Hello, everyone. Welcome to another live. Happy Sunday, Self-Care Sunday. I am just going to invite my beautiful friends who will be joining here. Hello, hello. And this is going to be a beautiful live this morning, so whether you're catching it now or watching, there will be beautiful conversations had. My beautiful friends, the love beings, will be joining. Hello.
Hi.
Hi, love and light.
Doing bonjour, love and light. How are you doing?
The sound is very low. Let me increase it a bit. Better now. Okay. All good.
How are you both?
Wow. We're doing great.
Amazing. Thank you. And you?
Yes, yes.
Doing well. I'm so grateful that we're both on live together and we can both chat and for my audience to get to know you better, both of you better, but also for anyone that catches this live later on, because sometimes, strangers will come and find the lives on Instagram with the explore page and everything. And so
Yes.
I think it's very, very powerful to have like this unconditional love and light frequency, people coming together and having this high vibrational conversation. And I'm excited for everyone to get to know the both of you. And yeah, we'll just go with the flow.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So thank you for having us.
Thank you. Yes.
Yes.
And we're excited as well to meet and to get involved with people like you, because that's the mission for us. That's kind of our mission, to reach people and to talk to people and to just vibe, because it's all about vibing higher,
the vibration
at the end of the day.
Yeah. Exactly. This is the world we're in, right? Yeah, we're starting to change things. And I think, like, how beautiful is it, with the whole 144,000 finding each other, and then all of these other soul light workers coming together across the globe. It's like as soon as we have these higher vibrational conversations, people will start to gravitate towards each other,
Absolutely.
So I'm seeing a few people joining in. Welcome, everyone. And if anyone has questions at all, feel free to ask any I think in the comments, but there should be an option, I think, on the live to ask questions as well. Anything you're interested in getting to know, if you don't know the love beings already. So yeah, so I guess I'm curious to know how the both of you sort of met and found each other. I'm sure it's a very beautiful, lengthy story. I'm definitely the type of person that likes every detail, but share if you will, how you both met each other and actually what led to this realization to connect and channel the ninth dimension. I feel like you guys are channeling farther.
Yeah. Summarize that in a nutshell. So it was back in September of last year.
Yeah.
Like about a year and a half ago. So we met in a protest here in Montreal because she founded a movement called Mouton Noir, which is Black Sheep. Yeah. So I went in a protest, and back in that time I was more involved like into self-development, like a self-improvement and all that. So, and to better understand the social dynamics between males and females. So I was on that path to really like understand like all the lies that, because like it's like to put men and women against each other. So so there's a big push like from the dark forces on that. So I was in my path to deprogram myself and to relearn everything in order to better myself with women. So basically she was there in that protest, and she was like pushing her buggy like with all her merch, because she was selling flags and this and that and t-shirts.
And hoodies. Awesome.
So yeah, I was there in the protest, and I saw her like with my male vision.
Laser eyes.
And she was like my type of woman. So I went like straight to her, like cold approach style. We really like men to woman, just to practice my skills and all that. And then it just like worked perfectly. So.
Wow. And it was at the right place at the
right moment,
right place, we were in a protest against it all, you know, whatever is happening now. So it was like, yes, that was what was discussed in this protest.
Yeah.
But it's when you meet people like this, it's always a treasure, because there is not many of us. And regarding just freedom, I'm not saying whatever was your choice. I'm saying regarding real freedom, there is not many of us. So it was actually a real surprise to meet this man out of nowhere. I was just, doing business, and he was trying to approach me. It was hilarious. It was hilarious.
I love how that works, It's so interesting how the divine, like, as soon as you are focusing on, like, your mission to raise the vibe on the planet, all of us come across that person. And, I just have to say, so beautiful. I feel so blessed to connect with both of you, because I've been learning a lot about, the harmonious union between masculine and feminine energies. And there's not a lot of masculine energy, or men, masculine energy identify as male, who comes and speaks openly about this stuff. And then for you both to come together, you're leading an initiative. I mean, it's just insane. I just tweeted even 2 weeks ago, the black sheep are the liberators of the family tree. So we're almost like, even the people who are not awake, who chose to come here. I even say, you guys are black sheep, but you don't know it yet, but you're the black sheep. So, and it's amazing what you both were able to, come together at that time. Now, how did you both realize the channeling effect? Were you already channeling before, Niama?
No, I was not. I was always really intuitive, and I always had a gift, but I was afraid of it because I was raised in a religious Jehovah's Witness religion, and everything that is not in the form, in the box, is the devil. So every time I would feel someone or feel energy, I was afraid of it. So so I didn't know that I had it in me, but I always knew that I had gifts. But I was like, nah, don't get close to me. It's not happening. No. So I was like really like putting a big no. And when I met him, I was, because it's a long story, but I'm going to try to make it really short. I did a workshop, a Qi Kong breathing workshop. And in that workshop, you learn how to connect your prana and to make it grow and to activate it. And there's a breathing technique that you do, and it activates your lower chakra, and it's like an ignite, like a fire, boom, and you have a contraction in this section of your body. And it's really powerful for many, many reasons. But anyway, all that to say that when you get in touch with things that you love or things that highly resonate, you will have that contraction. And I was always having those contractions with him. And I was like, oh my God, he's going to think I'm crazy, right? What is wrong with this girl having all those spasm? I was like, oh my God. And he was like, no, don't hold yourself back. If you have like things that you feel that your body is trying to do, don't hold it back. Just do you. And I was really, I felt safe to just be myself and just express my weirdness, because for me it was mostly weird. And I was, after a while, of doing a lot of tantra, doing a lot of talking, doing a lot of late night, I was starting to receive messages, and they were coming through. I was doing healing on him with my hands, and I healed him in so many ways. And after a while, I was hearing like this voice saying, speak to Vincent, say what you hear. And I'm like, what? It's not happening. I'm not gonna I'm going to say what? Who are you? Who are you going to tell me to speak to Vincent?
Because it's a lot of being that approach her.
Yeah.
Because just to make it like simple to understand, is because we are actually like twin flames. So we come from
I was about to say that. Wow.
Yeah. And it's a rare thing. It's a rare thing. So we come from the same oversoul. Yeah. So basically, our union vibrates at a very high frequency. So for them, when two people meet like that, and like it's easy for them to see that vortex.
Yeah, of course. I was about to say, I'm getting I feel twin flame energy, and no one can tell you that you're twin flames, but I was feeling that from the both of you. And so you heard this voice coming in, and you're like, "What is this?" But it was to speak to Vincent, right? But what happened after that?
Well, at first I was not having it. I was pushing it away, and then sometime I would like, how do you say murmur, murmurer, whisper, like what I was hearing. And he was like, "What? What are you saying? What?" I'm like, "Oh, there's people that try to talk to you." And I'm like, "They're trying to talk to you, but I'm not having it." And he was like, "No, I want to hear it, just let it out."
Because I'm super open mind. Like my mind is very flexible.
Yes.
And I am a truth seeker. So I was like, I knew that with Niama, like there was something very strong and special happening. Yeah. So I could sense that. So. And he
is also my protector. There is that energy around him that makes you feel safe and makes you feel understood. And you know how it is for mystic woman, we can get weird, and do weird things. So, for a normal man, to see this, it would be like, yike, but he always make me feel like, oh, wow, show me more, do more of this. And it was like, whoa. And the more weird I was getting, it was like, yeah. I love that. Like, oh my God.
Oh my gosh.
I guess that's the way that it all started.
And then I started to have a conversation with the love beings.
And once it was just messages coming, from me through him. It was not a conversation. And at some point, they asked him, "Do you have questions?" And this is where it all started.
Yeah.
Wow.
Because they fully respect free will.
Yeah.
So they don't push it. So it's because I was super interested. So it's like, wow, there's something there, So I'm very curious, and I don't let fear
control
me.
That's something that he's really good at. Any fear, any type of fear, he always go for it. And that's something that he is an inspiration for me, because even if I have gifts, the gift that he has, I do not have. He is like wickedly, like no fear, like if there is any type of monster, he's going to go directly to the monster. Yeah, I'm like, okay, let me just slow down and look at, where is the next exit?
I love it. It's so beautiful. I can see and feel the balance of the both of you. It's sort of like, and I can hear the sound of it. It's like very high-pitched noise. So I'm clairaudient, clairvoyant. I have all these other clair gifts, and it's interesting when I'm around people, especially people like the both of you, I feel the frequency, the high vibrational frequency.
Wow.
And so I can hear pitched noise right now, and the both of you, it's sort of like it's like a tide, but it's like equal parts of this tide like turning together, and it just feels very healthy, very pure. And you know what, it's so beautiful. Like, think about it, the both of you had your own journeys before, and then as twin flames you come together at the perfect time. It's like you had your healing before and then chose to come together, and look at the mission work that you're on. And the thing with the twin flame frequency is it's so very, very powerful that it almost it can heal. And our friend Ismail posted a video about this just I think last night, about how we are ascending into different higher dimensions, and almost taking on the higher dimensional gifts, if you will, easier to do telepathy with healing as well. And so I know that you both are, in your own right, you respect the free will of others and you're channeling the higher dimension, but you're also in a way healers. Like, you're helping people access the healing and the activation and the power within them by reminding them of the love that they were created with. And that's such a like beautiful, pure feeling. And I feel like I'm seeing in my third eye, like a white veil around the both of you too. So, and they're super cute. Exactly as Robin says here, you're super cute too. So,
Thank you.
I want to ask the both of you, of course. So, you know, when you're getting in the frame view to channel, whether it's for clients or people that you're having on channeling, for example, any messages or people that you have on your lives, how do you get into that mindset to get ready to channel, like bring in the light, the love beings? Do you just clear your space? Do you just kind of wait until you hear their messaging? What is it for the both of you to bring them into your sphere?
Yeah, before we answer that, I just want to clarify something, is that we don't have clients.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, because we do private channeling. So there is like, we do YouTube videos because the YouTube platform is something that we will put more focus on. We are already started to put videos there, like as a bank, like for people that find us, they can go to the YouTube channel and get a lot of videos and information, more. So we are building those videos. So we have that type of channeling, which is YouTube video style with the love beings. And then we have like public channeling, like we will do today, and also one-on-one channeling with star seeds. But it's not clients, it's donations. So it's energy philanthropy. Yeah. So we want to push that model because we still live into that 3D matrix where money is required. So, and me on my path, because long story short, I was like doing very good. Then everything hit the fan, like many star seeds, lost like everything. And to build myself up, I was seeing all those mentors and all those things like courses, but it's like $5,000 or like a 1 hour consultation with the top guys, like at $1,200 US. And I was like broke. So yeah. So to me, it was like, yeah, it's so to me it was like I was feeling like it was unfair. And then we have this gift with the love beings, like, and it's worth so much. So how do you charge for that? Like $1,000? Like it doesn't make sense. So, and someone that is like rock bottom maybe can just give $10. So for us, it's donations. So so it's not like the old 3D model. It's really like energy philanthropy.
Everything is perfect. Everybody will choose what they want to do, and if they want to implement that or not. It's not it's just for us. That's what it is for now. It might change, but for now we feel comfortable
that's
with
how
that.
we feel it.
So how do I get in state? Well, it's quite simple. Were you done?
No, I'm done. Yeah, I can go.
So it's quite simple. How do I get in state? Well, I will center myself. I will do a small meditation. Usually it's going to be 3 or 5 minute meditation max. Before it was like 15, 20 minutes just to get in state. But now 3 or 5 minutes, it's good. And I sit, I clear my mind. Whatever thoughts come, I do not push them away, because sometimes the thoughts that come, or even a song that will come in my mind, is a message for the person that I am having a channeling with. And then what I do is the woman will know that exercise. I do like the Kegel, but you know the Kegel exercise, like you're pushing up.
Yeah, exactly. I practice it all the time.
Yes. So I am pushing up my feminine energy up and up and up and up, and I see myself rising and rising and rising. And when I do that, is that I'm rising myself in vibration. So it's the vibrational state that's getting higher, but I am using my feminine sexual energy to push me higher, because sexual energy is creation, right?
Exactly.
So it's really just creation. So I just use that, and I feel myself getting higher and higher, and I see myself floating in space, and I see myself like just, you know, like playing in space and just like swimming, you know, almost like swimming in space.
Yeah.
And I just feel good. I feel amazing. And I bring everyone that is the channeling with me in those higher vibrational field. And I wait a few minutes, and then I will feel the energy moving faster inside of me. and my body will start to move with the flow. You know, when you are in meditative state, it will move, and I will have shock because my chi is activated, so I will have shock. And after a while, I have, most of the time I'm going to have a big shock, and then they will start talking.
Connection established.
Connection established, yeah.
Gosh, I love that activation, just to be able to get in that state and visualize and then connect with them. And that's how almost humbling it is for us, you know, to know that we can connect, you know, and especially the both of you, you can connect to that higher dimension, and it takes just a few minutes on Earth time, you know, which is nothing for them.
Absolutely.
You know, because but it's very humbling. So, you know, oh my gosh, I know some people are thank you everyone for being here and asking questions and tuning into this frequency. There's some questions that have been coming through, but I'm open to whatever you both are comfortable with. If you want to answer some questions, or if you want to get into a channeling, whatever you prefer. I do want to say to everyone that's watching right now, or who will catch the replay later, you can donate to the Love Beings. Is there a link on your page, or is it through the YouTube? Okay.
Yes, so we put the link. So on the Love Being page, there is our link tree. So you can find our individual IG page, as well as the YouTube channel and the BitChute as a backup channel, because YouTube is not super reliable. So everything is being posted in two places. BitChute is very reliable. And also we have the link for the donations. So for those who want to support our work and this mission, because we have big plans, much more than just doing channelings like that. Of course. So yes, we want to be digital nomad and travel the world to spread the light and make changes a little bit everywhere on the planet.
So this is the way that you can donate.
Yeah, so this is the way that you can support us and help us in that regard.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, I will have to message the both of you after our live. And this is confirmation, because I'm looking at the time here in Chicago. It's 11:22. But I will message the both of you, because I'm just getting like a lot of, this doesn't happen. I mean, it happens randomly. I don't prepare for it, but I'm just getting a lot of messages. And yeah,
please.
about the book, and it's so beautiful. Just it's exciting, and what you just said just confirmed what I was feeling earlier. So that's exciting. Okay, so I did pin the link there for everyone, again, to donate, watch their YouTube, or further support the Love Beings. You know, give them a follow, but you can access the link in the bio in their Instagram. Okay. So, and they do have their own Instagram.
Yeah, it doesn't need to be a lot. It can be like a few dollars per month, because at the end of the day, it's an energy exchange. So me, before being able to get there, I had to do shadow work about money, because I was not like aligned to have even that discussion with people, because my background is manufacturing, like to design products and like real like 3D business. So I sell a product, I get money, I'm good with that. But to something that comes from my heart, to receive money from that, to me it was a big. So the Love Being helped me to do that work, to better understand.
That is just energy.
Money is also energy. So we give energy, and people can give us back with money, which is a form of energy. And for now, it's appreciated, because it helped us to go where we want to go. So yeah.
Conscious energy exchange. Yes. It's so interesting, you know, the both of you are sharing, because I think this is happening right now in the spiritual community and in the world, but it's interesting, the both of you sharing about the mentors and coaches in the past, and then, you know, with clients, and then shadow work with money. And I feel, first of all, that's resonating with me personally. I don't have a problem, you know, saying it on live, but also I think it's something that is occurring with a lot of people in the spiritual community, because we are stepping into mission, as you both know, and I'm sure that there's going to be a lot more star seeds that are going to approach the both of you, even people who are starting to awaken and saying, like, I'm having this situation. How do I find like a healthy balance between the material world and my gifts, and actually a way that resonates with me, that isn't outside of what other people are expecting me to do, you know, because it can be hard, you know. A lot of people in this society, we want to step out of the corporate matrix of what's, you know, the always working. You want to have some sense of freedom. So maybe be, you know, those conversations. Yeah, and here, Phoenix Rising, here's a testimonial. They helped her so much, and I feel like that is exactly what you are both are already doing on the live. So,
love you.
Yeah. Thanks, Phoenix.
Of course, this is so beautiful. Okay, so do you both want to channel, or do you want to answer more questions? Whatever you prefer.
Well, if they have question, we can answer the question, and then we can finish with a channeling.
Yeah, we can go with the flow. So.
Okay, if anyone has questions, because I'm getting lost in the comments, feel free. There should be a question mark to put the questions in, but I do see here, I would like to ask, this is from Kada VR Ultimatum. I would like to ask how to serve the divine feminine. Can you tell us more about that from a divine masculine? So maybe how the masculine frequency. Good question for both of you, like to equally serve others' energies. Right, masculine.
Okay, so can you repeat the question?
Yeah, so it was how to. Sorry, I have to go now. Scroll up. Kaida asked how to serve the masculine, how to serve the divine feminine. Can you tell us more about that from a divine masculine perspective?
How to serve better the divine feminine. But to me, it comes it's like it's all about creating a safe space for the woman, because femininity, in order to be able to fully express itself, it has to feel safe.
Exactly.
So it's just for men, because also like there is a big push like to bring like from the dark forces, all the brainwash and all that to because I used to be in that place, you know, the guy are being groomed to be like beta males. Okay, so they have to unlearn and relearn everything in order to retap really into their masculinity, and then their whole experience with women will change. So yeah, it's to be able, like when you can tap into your divine masculinity, then you can the female will feel safe and will be able to fully express her femininity.
Yes, I agree with that statement. Yeah. I think that a masculine male knows how to make you feel safe. It's super important. Okay, let's not get into all the spiritual things. Oh no, I love his soul, and it's only the soul that matters. No, we are humans. We have basic needs. Yeah. It's like saying to a human, you do not need to have sex. It is not necessary. Some will say yes, but most will say no. So let's just be real.
Yeah.
There's things that we need, and if the man cannot provide that safe space, the female will take the lead.
Yeah.
And this is where it's not balanced.
No, because she will tap into her masculine side.
Exactly, because females, we do that. We are versatile. If a man is not up for the challenge, we will do it, because we're not going to let ourselves, you know, just go. When you are a defined feminine, you see the male, you cannot do it. You know what? I will stand for myself and I will do it. But when you're doing that, you have to do both jobs.
Yeah.
And you're not being as efficient as you can be as a female, because you have to be the protector, your own protector, and you have to grow your skill and to grow the food, let's say, just to make the food, you know, to make the flower bloom, you know. But if you have the protector, you do not have to think about, is the flower protected? Okay, the flower is safe. I can just nurture it, pour more water, and grow. So I guess that's a big part. And communication, of course, is like super key for male, because a lot of males it's difficult for them to communicate because of everything that they learned. That communication, and a man with emotion is weak. But actually, a man can be really, really masculine and still cry. You know, you don't have to cry like and be like, oh, you know, but you can cry and express yourself and be highly masculine, and the female will feel safe with you because you're just balanced. So I guess that the greatest gift for a female, a feminine the divine feminine is a divine masculine. So, and that's something that we really want to work on, as well as videos and courses.
Yeah.
We want to create the courses for divine couples.
Yeah, and to help males.
And women, because we both need to unlearn everything that we learn.
Yeah.
It's like a female, no, I'm not going to cook for you. I'm not your mama. I ain't going to be cooking all day. I ain't your mama. Okay? I get it. You know, I get it. There's a part of truth, but there's another part that we all have a job in a household. So if nobody want to do it, it's not going to work. So I guess that's what I have to say.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, this is huge. It's pivotal because we're seeing the world stage, like masculine energy collapsing. And so now it's also seeing a lot of tower moments, if you will, for most of the masculine collective. They're having wake-up calls. What's happening? It's almost like I'm seeing in my third eye, like mice running around confused because they don't know what to do. It's like that. And, you know, that's probably not the best analogy there, but it's hard because society and culture does teach the roles in a way that it's almost like you can't work harmoniously or accept, right? Feminine women being told that they can't nurture or nourish their inner strength and wisdom, men being told that they can't be vulnerable. And ultimately you have these sort of collapsed systems that have led, you know, because as within, so without, it's like the outside world is playing out what is happening with every human. So, oh my gosh, if the both of you do those messages, because I know like it will happen, and I know you already have, it's like, it's going to change everything. I feel like people are going to be like, okay, because it's hard, you know, there's so many couples that are on YouTube and stuff and Instagram, but it's not enough. And especially once you talk about divinity, like the divine connection together and their journeys and how they were able to collapse their wounded ego to be in harmony with what is divine for them, right? And I'm assuming because the both of you now have reached this harmonious state, it's almost like the both of you are attracting more abundance, and everything in your life is almost about like physically, mentally, emotionally, it's almost like everything is it's like the yin and yang, like totally congruent together. So
yes, I agree. And I just want to add one thing to what you're just saying, is that when you are in harmony within your relationship and within yourself, because everything felt really aligned right now. And we were not expecting to have that much positive impact and people coming to us as much, because we only started the Love Being page 2 months ago. And we're booked like the next month, always a month and a half, always a month ahead, we're booked almost, you know? So we're like, whoa, I did not expect that. And Vincent told me 2 months ago, yeah, we're going to do 1 live a week and maybe we will do live for people. And I'm like, nah, I don't know. And then 2 months later, we're like booked all the time. And I didn't know from where it come from, but it comes from the alignment.
Huge. The hugest part is the alignment. And I like what you said about being in harmony with yourself, because you can't really find that equal harmony on the outside until, or the other person, or your twin in this case, until you're in harmony with yourself. And so I think that's the most treasuring part.
It was not in full harmony within myself. We did a lot of healing.
Yes, of course. We had a lot of healing to do.
That's it. I wouldn't, you know, with twin flame, of course, you have to do the inner work with each other at some point too.
Yeah.
Wow, what was that like? How, and I mean, it's time frame for 2 months. It's like so crazy because it happened very, very quick for you both to come together this way. But the healing, and would you agree? Because I think a lot of people in the spiritual community, they say that we can get to a point where we're completely healed. But would you say that it's natural if like triggers come anytime? It's part of human experience, right? And
triggers are still there, but it's we have a lot of material on the YouTube channel about like the Quantum Leap challenge and all that, how to recalibrate your ego. Because I had that massive ego, but now I manage, like now my ego plays in my favor. That's a big thing to master, because we are still have to master those basic things. Because humans, like the Love Being say, with a lot of love, we're still babies, and it's so true. So because we have to master those basic things, it's not still done. So we have to start with the beginning.
And always, when you're not growing, you're dead.
Yeah.
When you're not evolving, you're dead.
There's
so
no end
there's
to evolution.
no end to evolution.
You cannot say, oh, I'm done.
Exactly. And the masters, like in Kung Fu or whatever, they know that they always have to practice the basics. A master is a master of the basics.
Yeah.
So if you don't practice it because you think that I know it all,
yeah,
I'm done, I'm a master,
yes.
You're gonna lose your masterness.
And it's a lifestyle. It's a lifestyle. It's not something that you learn once, because like the love beings told us, the dimension that we are currently living in,
yes,
those lower realm,
yes,
the vibration is put upon us to make us suffer from amnesia.
Yes.
So so something that you learn, okay, I'm good, a month later, it's not there anymore. So
you're not practicing.
You get back to your old pattern. So every day, it's a consistency, and it's discipline, self-love. It's a lifestyle. It's a way.
Because when you stop practicing what you know you should practice to evolve, and then at some point, we all have that in our life. We do things we know it's good, like affirmation, let's say, and you do it for like a month, 2 months, 3 months, a year, and you see that your life is getting better and better, and at some point you stop doing it. And then you see that things are getting more difficult, but you don't realize it's because you stop doing your affirmation. And then 3 months later, you wake up and you know, oh yes, it's true. I used to do that and it used to feel good. So when you stop doing things on a daily basis,
yes,
you forget about them.
Yeah.
So it's always about discipline.
Yeah, for now. In higher dimensions, it's not as heavy like here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
here it's
so dense. You have to be, you almost have to be consistent, because if you're not being consistent with these practices, even something like being consistent with how much compassion and love that you give to yourself, because otherwise, I like what you said, the amnesia part, because it's so dense here. It's almost like we're getting amnesia. We're going to forget, the many elements of why we're healed or worked on ourselves in the first place. So, so key. I love, oh my gosh, so many gems in this live. I love, I love what you both shared. And I think YouTube, everyone go check out their YouTube, please, and their Instagram, because I'm sure that there's so many golden nuggets over there.
Oh, there's a lot. Yeah, we've been working hard to put the most content that we can, and we're just getting started. In fact, much more to come, and we're still in the early stage of our online life. But yeah, so the people that find us now, they are still in the early stage. So it's beautiful to connect at this time. Yeah.
I would love to do, like, this is so 3D like, and I'm personally balancing my own masculine and feminine right now, because my twin and I are actually in separation, and this is the part where we both don't know how long it will be. Like, it's been like repeated, and now we're like, okay, it's official, this is going to be a separation for us. And so we're both working on our healing, and I love that I'm meeting all of you, like everyone that's in the Starseed community, 144,000, but I keep seeing this, just like all of us together, and one day, like in person, almost like just speaking, sharing our wisdom. Like, I actually see it, like so 3D of me to say, but like literally, like on
why
a stage.
Why is it 3D? It's not 3D.
Okay.
Why do you say 3D? It's beautiful.
Like, it's beautiful because it's like together around in person, like this, and to be able to speak in person together and connect, and actually, I don't know, it's like on stage or something. Like, I literally see the star seeds on stage, almost like a seminar, all of us together and sharing our messages. But I see the both of you just really growing and rising even beyond the digital world. So, and this is exciting because look, all of these beautiful souls here, with us, and I feel that for everyone in the collective, not just 144,000, right? So. So beautiful. Okay,
definitely, if you see it, it's because it exists somewhere. So let's just get to that timeline. Let's get it.
Oh my gosh, I know it. I know it's gonna happen.
It's done.
I'm like, okay, when is it? But then
it is given.
It is given. It is given. It is written, and I just, I feel so blessed, because I can see us. Like, I say this every time I have conversations with other starseeds. It's like I see all of us in the in the fifth dimension, like our souls together, chatting, having conversation, and saying, okay, like, at this time we're going to meet, you know, this will be divine alignment. We don't know when that time will be, but it will be at that particular time, and we will have this conversation. And like with the both of you, you know, when you plan, it's a soul agreement. So so we did get another question earlier. Let's see. It's 12:40 your time now. So let me know whenever when you're like, okay, more questions, or you know, whatever's comfortable with the both of you.
Maybe one last question after we get into the channeling. The time's flying fast.
Yeah.
Okay, that sounds good. Yeah, perfect. So this is another question here. So how do you connect better to be more intimate? Example, looking into each other's eyes, how do you connect deeper? I think the eyes is huge for the twin flame.
Eye gazing, yeah, it's powerful.
Yes, we did that. We still do that a lot all the time.
Yeah.
I would say that to get in a deeper, really, well, both parts need to be open and willing to give time to the other to open up. When I met Vince, he was opening a bit more than me actually at the beginning, and I was like, I'm watching you, you know, see. So I was like kind of protecting myself a lot, and I had a lot of trauma. So we really took our time to get intimate, and actually it took us up to 1 year to say to each other that we love each other.
Yeah.
A year, because we didn't want it to just say it and being empty words. The truth is that when you don't know somebody personally, how can you say that you love that person?
Exactly.
You have to get to know them, know all the defects, and then
if any.
So you have to really get to know the person before ever saying that, oh my God, I love you. And you know, love is sacred. And for both of us, we knew that it was sacred and that we would wait, but we were always telling each other, oh, I appreciate you a lot, or you're so beautiful, you're so marvelous, all those things we were, you know, expressing, but the I love you was kept for a very special moment. So this, I think, allowed us to build intimacy. Because when you go directly to I love you, it's like it's own, it's done, it's given, you're mine. But no, we gave space, we add space, we gave each other space to really reach that level where we feel trust, secure to open this field. And that's something that is very important that I wanted to add. The eyes gazing. We also do a lot of hand energetic and over, like I will, you know, just
by energy
sense,
work.
yes, energy work, and he will do it on me as well. You know, just to get, he does that to me a lot. You know, he just touch me like this, and I'm like, you know, just discomfort.
It's back to Tantra.
It's back to Tantra energy.
A lot of Tantra, and we made some a great video with the love beings on our YouTube channel on that topic, on Tantra sexuality. Because it's the most powerful. It's the most powerful tool for humans to rise. To rise, to change timelines, even. So it's because you reprint yourself all the time in the new timeline. Because it's a rebirthing of yourself. So when you have a clear intention and you practice Tantra with the intention, and when you feel what you want to manifest, that's the most powerful tool to manifest. Yeah, so Tantra. Yeah.
It's huge. You said Tantra, and you know, it's interesting, Niama, I gotta watch that YouTube video. I did see there was a post about it on your page. So everyone, I'm gonna like continue to encourage to go check out their YouTube, because I know, like, and I can feel it, it's very, very good messages to hear. And sometimes society tells us that it's taboo, but it's only because they know that there's power in actually co-creating in this way. And by the way, not even, and I know that you both agree with this, not even just co-creating like with anyone. It can't be just a random person, because sex is taking on every person's trauma. If you're having with someone else that you don't trust or you barely know, you haven't gotten to know like within the year, it's like you're taking their DNA, their all that stuff, you know. No offense to the other person, you also have stuff you're giving them, you know. So it has to be healthy and with someone that you trust. Otherwise, you're gonna manifest from back. Almost.
Exactly. And we also have a video on twin flames, because twin flames is a rare thing, and you don't need to be with your twin flame to tap into tantra and all that power. You can still have a very powerful divine couple that are not necessarily twin flames, because sometimes the twin flames will be your spirit guide. So how can you have a relationship with your spirit guide if your twin flame is your spirit guide?
If he is or she is in another realm, you know, you're gonna wait for it all your life, but it's always with you.
Yeah.
So you see,
there's a lot to understand. It's on our YouTube channel, more material, more coming, but it's very deep, and we have to unlearn and relearn everything. So
exactly, the relearning part is huge. The relearning part, it's huge. You have to like relearn everything. Like you can't get stuck in the taboo of what society tells you what this all is.
No, because it has been demonized by the religions and all that, you know, and Hollywood put a twist into that, and so we have been drilled. So our strength is to unlearn and relearn. It's a big strength that we have, because I'm not attached to any outcome. I mean, me, it's like whatever it takes. Like me, I'm a big biohacker. Like that's another part of me, because I have an autistic son that teach me so much since 2013 about everything. It's a little light.
He's a light being.
Yeah, his life mission is already a success. Is like, put it this way, his life mission is already a big success. I lost my train of thought.
You're a biohacker?
Yeah.
Biohacker?
Yeah, but I lost my train of thought when I went to go with that.
Me too.
But anyways.
I love the both of you so much.
That's okay. But yeah, I look at the clock, and if we want to bring love beings, we should do it. I don't know if we're limited to an hour on your page, on your page, but I don't think so.
I don't know if it cuts you off at an hour. I don't think it will cut off, but we'll.
No, because we have more followers. Yeah, okay.
Oh, do they base it? I honestly don't know with Instagram, but I do know that we can get. I've done past an hour before on a live.
Okay.
So I think we should. Okay. Yeah, we'll go with the flow, take it natural, and whatever happens.
Want to bring the love beings?
I want you to be comfortable. Yes,
I will bring. I just have to go to the bathroom.
To the bathroom. Okay. Divine.
I am sorry.
No, please.
No
problem at all. I will ask Vince, maybe Vince, if there's anyone here with questions in the meantime, or, I want to ask you too, because when you have guests, my friend said, when you have guests, it cuts off at an hour.
Not necessarily. Not necessarily. Because I did one live on my page, because I have more than 2,000 followers, and it lasts like more than an hour. But with the Love Being page, since we still have less than 1,000 followers, it cut at an hour. So I think you are over 2,000, so we should be fine. That's my understanding.
If it cuts off, then I'll just resume right away. But I don't think it will, because I've
okay,
done
but if it cuts off, you can like just take your time to save this one properly. And after come back live, and we will join again. We will.
Okay, thank you so much.
Because I feel that this live will reach like new people, and it's very important message. We cannot just rush it, like because it's an hour.
We just took all this time. I don't want to exit out. Exactly. Well, thank you so much. I think something that you both said earlier. You're talking about how your counterpart. It's probably a long conversation, but your counterpart, they're always with you, so it's okay to be on your own. Anyway, we should probably have this conversation. I'll probably book a session with the both of you personally, because I feel
sure.
So okay.
Yeah, and something that you need to understand is that private channeling, it's a different experience. Because it's private, so it can go much deeper. When it's public, like the Love Beings, like they're so intelligent, of course. It's fascinating. Yeah. So they know like what to say and all that. Like when it's public, it's very different than when it's private. So it's a very different experience. Yeah.
Exactly. So I encourage everyone to reach out if you check out their work and reach out, and see how they can best assist your light worker journey, because I feel like the people right now that are here are mostly starseed light workers.
Yes, yes. And when they connect with the love beings, sometimes when they're ready, maybe today you will get an upgrade or an activation if you're ready. So people like they get out of the channeling and they are like, wow, like it's a quantum leap in their evolution because the love beings like now they are here because we are ready, okay, to rise. So those who are ready will receive. When your heart is ready to receive, you will. It's a given. So
it's a given. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I am. And one more quick question for the both of you. When you're doing the channeling with, is it with everyone that's in the live right now, or just the one person? Because I know private is obviously different.
It's going to be between, like Niama will be channeling. So me, I'm like the moderator. And then we will interact with you.
Yes, okay. And everyone here is, well, this is going to be a conversation with the three of us, and the love being, of course. But everyone on the live will be lifted in this bubble of dimensional, I don't know how to call it.
Higher dimension.
And yeah, so we are bringing everyone with us.
And the people that are here today or that will watch the replays because they are aligned and ready to receive that transmission.
Yeah.
So it's all about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Beautiful.
So yeah, so Niama will set the intention of the channeling, and after you can add to it, Yasmin, your own intention.
Yes, absolutely.
So yeah.
So first of all, the intention, we're going to start with protection. We are surrounded in a white, pure light directly coming from the source. So we are bathing in this divine, pure light. Surrounding this divine, pure light, there is a golden aura of protection around us to protect us, to keep us completely safe, serene, feeling good, feeling amazingly good, feeling light, feeling that we are ready to receive messages, upgrades, codes, DNA activation. We feel amazingly good in this moment in time. We will receive messages coming from the love realm and above. Anything below love will not be accepted in our field. We are only accepting messages coming from higher beings, ancestors, spirit guides, angels, coming from love and above. Anything below is rejected. We are looking for clarity for anyone that is on this live today, but mostly for you. What is your little name?
It's Yasmin.
Yasmin. Yes, true. Yasmin, how can I forget that? Yasmin. We are looking for clarity for Yasmin, for messages, if there is any messages for her, if she's interested in getting any upgrade, any codes, to help her dive into her own powers, ability, knowingness. We are asking for more for her and for growth.
Yeah.
And for higher dimension. Please help her reach her higher timeline. So
yeah,
we are fully protected. It is so. It is so. It is given. So it is. So it is.
So you want to add anything, Yasmin?
I would just say my intention to receive whatever is meant to be received, and may it resonate with anyone who is watching as well.
Yes, perfect.
So we will meditate for a few minutes. So so I invite everyone just to tap into their heart and to vibrate love. So when we tap into our heart and vibrate love is the best way
to receive
and to bring everybody up for the channeling. So see you back in a few minutes.
Love and light, children.
Love and light. Are we with the love beings? Thank you, love beings, for your presence today. So we are on the live with Yasmin. So first of all, if you could maybe introduce yourself to her and to her audience, because it's a new audience. So if they can know better about who you are, your mission, why you're contacting, why you are here today. And then if following that, if you have any message for Yasmin to receive, and then she could proceed with her questions if she has any. I'm sure she will have many. So, yeah.
Greetings. We are the love beings, a council from the ninth dimension. We are here with you, surrounding your planet and your realm to assist humanity during the evolution. We are beings coming from different star systems that decided to come together in union to raise the vibration of planets like yours. And now the assignment that we have is humanity. It is a great pleasure to serve those that are willing to accept this service.
Thank you for the beautiful introduction. And do you have any message for Yasmin here, that is the host of this live?
What we hear, what we feel, what we see, and what we sense is all I need is love. Love is pouring out of your pores. This type of purity in the love spectrum is rare.
Mm-hmm.
1 in a million. Or we could actually say 1 in a billion. This love that is pouring through your pores is a gift, but yet still sometimes feels like a curse. Because when the love is so pure, when the love is so potent, the energy that is residing in this realm is such a contrast to the feeling of love that one is open within. It's hard to understand others when they do not come from a place of deep love, but at the same time, the vessel, which is Yasmin, see through people, and she understands at a level that most will not be capable of. It is a sense, it is a knowingness that resides within her from the youth, ever since she was very young. She was born this way. So we appreciate the love. We see you, and we want to work more with you, because the purity of the self is being seen.
I'm glad to hear that, because I highly resonate with that, and it's how I felt Yasmin on an energetic level as well. So I was drawn to do that live with her. So yeah. So Yasmin, if you have any comments or questions for the love beings.
Thank you so much, love beings, for joining us today and for being here and for communicating through Niama and with Vince. My only question is, how much do people need to lean into surrender and trust. And this question I'm channeling as well from the collective. How much do they need to lean into surrender and trust so that evolution can continue?
Great question indeed. This question has many layers. It is indeed key to access higher realms. Explanation. You are residing, living in a realm of contrast. The 3D realm is a realm of contrast. Within this realm, you always need to choose between up and down, here and there, yes or no. Surrendering. Explanation. When you surrender, you do detach yourself from the boxes that is this realm. You do not use the mind to choose if it is yes or if it is no. Therefore, you are overpassing the contrast of the realm. This is the way to actually access higher realm. You have to let go of the contrast. Yes, no, good, right, left, right. When you understand the power of surrendering, when you understand the power of taking a leap of faith, this is how quantum leaps happen. It is all pieces of the same puzzle. Surrender. Let it be. Can you change it? Yes or no? It doesn't matter. Focus on what you want. Focus on the desire. When you focus on what you want, you surrender to the circumstances, because the circumstances do not create your future, and they do not even create your now. Surrender. Have faith. And this is what all the ancient books are talking about. Faith. Everything starts and ends with faith. When you have faith within yourself, when you have faith within your own desire and your own instinct and the voice that resides inside your heart, then you can create a leap of faith for yourself into yourself. Creating a leap of faith for yourself into yourself, because the faith is within one. If one decide to truly dive deep and surrender to itself and have faith in his own ability, then you can climb the mountain and have wings to go to the next stage. Understood?
Crystal clear to me. It's beautiful.
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
Very beautiful.
This realm is keeping you in the yes, no. This realm is keeping you in this construct that there is just two ways that you can go. Yes or no. Up, up, down. But there are so many other layers to the reality. If you can detach yourself from this contrast, you will reach higher dimension easy, because you are creating dimension within your own mind, within your own vessel. You're creating a new dimension. Therefore, the vessel has no choice but to follow. Are we making ourselves clear?
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you. Received.
Grateful. Do we have more questions for the love beings?
How can we each individually change the timeline that we are on for a higher time?
Pieces of the same puzzle, you see. You want to reach a new timeline? Dive into yourself. Reaching another timeline, it's nothing but reaching another level of yourself. Look at it that way. It's not a place where you need to go. It's a state.
Oh.
Issue. We'll wait a little bit.
So it is buffering on my end. That's how powerful the message is. Can you guys hear me or hear the love beings? Okay, looks like there was a connection. I will invite them back. Thank you everyone for sticking around. And I appreciate everyone's energy. Oh, am I? Right. Okay, not sure what just happened there. All right, everyone. It's 12:12 here in Chicago, so I'm just going to invite them back in. Let's see. I love how we're getting so much into love, and technology is just having fun with us. All right, I'm trying to accept them back. Sorry for the delay, everyone. I appreciate your patience. Clearly the message was really powerful. The love beings says invited. Okay. They will be joining here in a second. There you go.
Okay, we're back. All good. So it because you froze on us. So yeah. So where were we when we lost the connection?
The message actually just started about the timelines. It was showing on my end that you both were buffering. So
yeah. So okay. So maybe we can just restart the answer about the timelines then. Okay. So we're back. So.
Question.
Yeah, it's just to the same question about the timeline, because we got that connection issue. So maybe if we can restart to answer that question.
Yes. Reaching higher timelines. Reaching higher timelines mean reaching higher version of yourself. A timeline is yet nothing but a new reprint version of yourself. You can access lower timeline and you can access higher timeline. If you choose to focus your thoughts on the negative, this is what will happen. There is a time given for you to crystallize the state that you are in, to make it constant, to make it stable. So when you are unstable in your feelings, saying, I feel bad, I feel good, I feel bad, I feel good, the time frame will be frozen at some point, like ice ready to, like water ready to be ice. You see, you have to get to a certain temperature for it to become ice. It's the same thing. If you keep the water warm, the water will never turn into ice. But if you keep the water cold, it will turn into ice. Let us explain. If you keep yourself in between hot, cold, yes, no, negative, positive, at the end of the time, at the end of the time space, the universe will choose in which timeline you will end up. So if you focus your mind on the negative, what will be crystallized in your outcome will be in the negative. If you focus your mind on the positive, the end outcome will be crystallized in the positive. You want to reach higher realm, focus on your thoughts and take a leap of faith within yourself, because yourself is always, your true self is always on the positive. Any thoughts, any emotion that is trying to convince you that you are less than what you are is not you. It is something exterior of you. It can be an ego. It can be a construct that was put upon you by the education, by the society, by your own traumas. It is not you, because the you within you really knows how powerful, how potent, how beautiful you truly are. So when you take a leap of faith within yourself, diving into yourself, you are allowing yourself to be reprinted in a new version, a better version of yourself. And when you are at this new version of yourself, and then you choose to always stick with the positive, you will then reprint yourself again in a higher and higher timeline, and you will climb the mountain in that way. Is that clear for now?
Yes.
Yeah.
Very, very beautiful. Thank
You
you.
want to reach higher timelines? Trust the process. Trust yourself. Not to say that you must be perfect at all time, but you must have more time spent in the positive than in the negative. So evaluate yourself every hour. Am I feeling good? Am I feeling bad? What can I do to feel better? Just a bit better.
Yeah.
And when you can do that, you will shift the mindset into feeling just a bit better, just a bit better. And at the end of the day, you can have a 12-hour chart. How did I feel for this hour? Good or bad? Good, bad, medium, good. And you will be able to evaluate within one day and within a week and within a month, you know, how much time am I spending in the low realm or in the higher realm. And this will indicate what you will create and what you will crystallize for yourself.
Yeah. So back to what you already told me in the past, do whatever it takes to feel good and be happy.
It is your responsibility.
Yeah.
No savior will come to save someone that is unwilling to save itself. It always starts with trusting yourself, surrendering to the truth that is inside of you. And this is what was taken away from you humans. Most of the humans are no longer able to surrender to the truth that is inside of them. And it is the only way that you will ever find your way out of this realm, is to surrender to yourself, trust yourself, have faith in yourself. But this was taken away from you. It is time for you, human, to take back your sovereignty, take back your hurt.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, love beings. I appreciate, collective appreciate your divine knowledge and wisdom for bringing it here today. Thank you. I feel you. I see you. I'm eternally grateful for your presence and for connecting with Niama and Vince. Thank you. Thank you. They're phenomenal channelers of your messages.
Our heart to yours. Yes. Love.
Gratitude. Love.
So do you have any more questions that comes to your mind, or
I have other questions, and I think but they're very private, so I think I will book a separate session with the both of you.
Yeah.
And I encourage anyone that's watching, there's been a lot of good feedback here today. For anyone that wants to connect with the love beings, follow them, send them a message on their Instagram and connect with them, because they're channeling messages from the higher dimensions above the 5D. Lots of good feedback today. Love beings. Oh, I just send you both. All of you in the higher realms, so much love and light, gratitude for supporting this universe and Earth, planet Earth, raising the vibration to a higher state. Oh, thank you is not enough.
It is more than enough. We feel you and we see you and we receive your love, and it is with an open heart. Open the spectrum of heart that we embrace the love that you are sending to all of us. It is deeply felt. Gratitude.
Well, this is a good stopping point. What do you say, Vince?
Yes. So thank you, love beings, for your presence again. Beautiful live with Yasmin. So when I know that we're just starting collaborating together.
Yes.
Much more to come with Yasmin on many levels to come.
Yes.
I have that inner knowing. So it was just a beautiful introduction today. So thank you very much for your presence, and much more to come.
We see you and we love you.
I love you. We all love you as well. So love and light.
Love and light.
See you soon.
Yeah. Hi. Warm.
Yeah. Now the quantum computer is a bit overheating.
Yeah. Hey.
Welcome back. Welcome.
Thank you. Wow, your energy is very
pure,
soothing.
Yeah.
Like I feel like I need a nap. like just to sleep. And,
Good afternoon nap. Yep.
yeah, that's
Nap
feels so
time.
good.
Well, I will tell you, there's been a lot of good feedback. People were resonating with the messages, and I'm not sure if anyone has shared this with you guys, but when we were doing the meditation just before, which was very helpful for me to sort of connect with the both of you too. Archangel Sandalphon, who is one of my guides, came in, and I literally saw like him standing at a veil. There's like a corner of my room. I call it like a portal whenever I'm channeling, and I literally saw a being come through, but it's like a tall, like almost like to the ceiling of my apartment.
Wow.
Completely no like lights, but just the shape of a silhouette of almost a tall human, if you will. So I was kind of like, do I look? And so I could see from the third eye when we were meditating. And then when you were starting to channel, I was like, okay. And I held my palms open. I don't know if anyone's ever shared that, if they've had that experience, but I just did. And it was very powerful. And I actually felt, like telepathy cord, like them watching me and not saying anything, like silent, but speaking through you, and cord, almost not a cord, like energy, like, how do you say, like a Wi-Fi signal, almost.
Yes, exactly. Exactly.
What it felt like.
That's exactly how they explain it. They say it's like Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
That's exactly how they explain it. That's exactly what they always say. So that's another confirmation.
Oh, wow.
And what's fun with the love being is that they are a different type of entities. They are not just Arcturian or Syrian.
It's a council.
It's a council of hybrid and of many beings that came together to form this group.
Yeah.
Wow.
So they love versatility, and which is another representation of him and me and Vincent. He's white and I'm black, if you haven't noticed. So it's like really all different type of beings that come together, but with the same unity mindset to really create this new earth and this new place, just to allow us to have the freedom to be able to create that. So, and I love that you saw like a light being, because sometimes I see the love beings like that, and other times I see them with more the elongated head. So I guess it depends on who come and talk, but it's always a council, of.
It was so crazy because it was just like not physical, but it was like a mix between a human and an alien, like very tall, like an
yes,
very tall and thin, but light all around them. I can't see any features or anything, just the shape.
No, exactly, and yes.
It's so interesting you said that they're hybrids, because wow, this is just so profound that you both connected at the time you did. And I'm someone who channels with like timelines, Akashic record, when things are happening, bigger picture. And there's actually said to be a lot of hybrid children coming into the earth.
We are hybrids.
Yeah,
Voila.
we are hybrids as well. Yeah.
That makes so much sense that you're channeling with the love beings, and right when these hybrids kids are coming into society, I almost feel like it's like
we actually come from their fleet.
Yes, we come from.
Yeah.
We were with them.
We are maybe 1,000 humans on Earth from their fleet. It's because there is fleet from different races. It's like there's many fleets.
wow.
So we already connected to in a private channeling with another beautiful human being that is from our
Jenny.
fleet. Yeah. So our higher self is on that fleet right now.
Yeah.
Like in the movie The Matrix,
Yeah. I haven't seen that movie yet. I still need to see it. Isn't that crazy? But I will see it.
The first movie?
The first one?
The first movie? Wow.
The number one is the one to see.
Okay.
Yeah.
So our higher self, because we are actually like a couple in the 9th dimension as well.
Yeah.
So we are an intergalactic couple. Yeah.
You guys are intergalactic. I feel that. And how cool, like, just to be part of this whole collective and, to channel the messages. It's so, oh my gosh, so divine. I know that I am doing something right in my life if I'm crossing paths with the both of you. So You know,
Thank
you.
I'm just so grateful. I'm so grateful. And everyone that's here as well, I know we're all meant to, like a spider web, connect into each other.
Yeah, to connect. To connect. Yes,
so,
yes.
well,
because we have a new earth to create. Okay, it's up to us to. We came here to create. So first is to break free from that matrix and all that, just to go within and do all the work. But after that, heaven on earth has to be created. So
and we are creating.
We are creating it as we speak.
And one last thing that I want to say is that I was listening to a YouTube video anyway. I don't remember the name of the girl, but you see that she doesn't come from this planet. You know, she's still human, but all the way that she was moving, it's not human. Like, anyway, she was saying that she came because she saw a picture of what Earth would look like during the ascension process. And she was seeing from above the Earth many different lights spreading throughout the whole world. And those lights were beings that was awakened, beings who are awake. And those beings were actually creating holes in the matrix. So they were actually drilling through the matrix. And I was like, wow, what an amazing way to describe it. And just that vision of thinking of us as being of light, we are light, but we are actually drilling through the matrix. Just that was enough for me to say, you know what? Amen to that. So it's just a really cool thing that I wanted to add because I think it's so powerful.
Yeah. What a beautiful image to see. Like literally imagine each of us individually drilling holes through the matrix, and I just feel like it's like thousands, hundreds of thousands.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's become the majority, and like, oh my gosh, it's so just beautiful to think about how we've reached
right.
Like, it's happening because we're seeing the shift on the outside. I mean, you both are in Canada too, so you're seeing the liberation that's happening and trying to shift everything. And it's so the world needs your light. You are on purpose for a purpose, and I'm just eternally grateful for you both. And I cannot wait to message you after this, after I save the live, to reach out. Session. I would love to work with the both of you. So
yeah, sure.
Yes, definitely we will do that.
After the live, we can just reconnect and further talk.
So sending you love, sending love to everyone on this live.
For being on that live. Beautiful, beautiful. So it was
an honor to be in your presence. Really.
Yes.
The vibration that comes out of you, you know.
Because it's something that you need to understand is now Niama tapped into your energy.
She's the same. Yeah. She's the same. So we know, like we know, like me and her, we know. We know.
I was like, oh my god. Yes. I tried to hold back tears because I was like, oh my gosh, I can feel them in my space, like in the sphere of you with you speaking, and it just. It's so hard to have words because you don't even know. For me, it's like I don't know what to ask. Like, what can I ask? I feel like I just appreciate the moment, and so, but I do, you know. So I just love you both. I really do mean that. I love you both from the bottom of my heart. I'm grateful for the love beings channel for you. You are the love beings. You're part of that fleet, the council, and so. It's really grateful. So everyone, thank you so much for joining. Definitely check out Niama and Vince on the Love Beings, their YouTube. They have a link in their bio so you can reach out to them. And I just eternally grateful for each of you. We are now activated for a Sunday, and enjoy the rest of your day. It is 33 Eastern as we say that. So thank you so much.
Love you.
Love and light.
Bye.